Hello again.
Hey, good evening, good afternoon again.
Yeah, we back.
That's right. I made it.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Yes.
Miss Thelma, are you going to the mayor's thing next Tuesday?
Are they providing transportation?
No, they said they wouldn't. Mm-mm. The email said they wouldn't.
Wait a minute, I gotta cuss this. Wait a minute. Excuse me.
Hello, everybody. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hi, Brenda.
How y'all doing?
Doing good.
All right now.
No, what you say? What's coming about the mayor's thing?
Well, the email said that they were not providing transportation, so you'd have to, get your own.
Okay.
I'm trying to get my. I have the connector card through DACL, and I'm trying to get my funds put on there so I can use that. So
you never had your account set up for that?
Yes, it's already set up, and they were supposed to put the funds on the 27th, but the lady said since that was a weekend, they would do it the next business day, which was Monday, and it still hasn't gone on. So I just called them again, and the guy is going to investigate and see if they can expedite it.
I do use Metro Access dedicated.
Yeah.
And I put my own funds on there, and everything, because I put it high as $60 a month, because I use Metro Access going to church, going to barbershop.
Hello, ladies.
Hey, I just don't use it going to the doctor.
Hi, Lorraine. How are you?
Hi, Brenda.
Yeah.
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good.
Okay, I seen the email, but Brenda, I seen the email order, but I just haven't chance to read it yet. So probably are they having? Is it gonna be a Christmas program or what?
Well, it looks like it's going to be, it's in the morning. So it looks like it's, we're going to have something to eat.
So it's a gathering with
your holiday celebration. No, it's not particularly Christmas. It's just the holidays.
Christmas color. Yeah, red and black. Okay.
Yeah.
And she usually have on a weekend or whatever, over the. Where's it going to be at?
The Armory.
Oh, it's still gonna be at the Armory. Okay,
yes,
okay.
Now,
last time I went, we was at the convention center.
Okay.
Went to the convention center, and that was so bad for the buses to unload, and they don't want to get off and everything.
Experience credit card marketplace.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. This is Adele.
Hi, who's that?
I heard my Dunbar colors red and black. What's that about?
That's what I'm gonna wear. That's my Christmas color too. I would wear it to the Armory.
Okay.
Or wear my plaited red jacket and my black velvet skirt.
Well, you go ahead.
Wonderfully's best-selling personalized.
Let me tell you something. Did you ever enroll in the connector card through Seabury?
Yes, but I heard that was just being disconnected too from Seabury now.
Yellow Cab took over it.
Cut
the light on. Yellow Cab.
Like Yellow Cab.
No, no, that don't have nothing to do with it. They just took over the program. And if you were in Seabury, they had your information, and you still got the funds, through them. It's through DACL. So they just transferred everything over from Seabury to Yellow Cab.
Yeah, because I figured that wasn't gonna last long. That connect the bus, because they got their own new buses too. So I wonder what they're gonna do with the new buses. I've seen bus like Metro Access. They got buses the same size as that. Because I deal with Yellow Cab through Metro Access.
Okay.
If I'm going to the dentist, don't nobody I have Metro Access bus come get me. But coming back from my dentist, I don't know what time I'm coming up, so yellow cab will come and get me.
Okay.
They were sending yellow cab.
I'll tell you what happened with when I had Seabury, the very first time I had to add funds onto the card.
Well, she saw that
So when it
over
to yellow cab, I didn't have to add any.
Said Queen Latifah no now, don't
I'm back on. Please turn off your TV. Yourselves on mute. Thank you so much.
That's why they went out.
Everybody. Good afternoon,
Brenda. They had a problem.
How you doing? Miss Brenda, I'm going to send you my phone number because I want you to call me.
No, because you don't never answer your phone. I call you before. I got your number. And when I call you, you don't answer the phone.
Tell them about it, Brenda, because I
heard that, Brenda. Brenda, that's Brenda, that is so true.
Brenda, I called your butt several times and you don't answer the phone. Don't give me that number.
Oh my God. Y'all terrible. I need to know what's going on.
Hey, Brenda, I haven't called you all week.
Hey, Ann.
I haven't called you all week, so I'm not on that list.
Brenda, she probably had a boyfriend over there.
No, I got a husband.
Say what?
She got a husband to stay gone with.
My husband's name is Lemuel. Yeah. Lemuel, he's sitting up here now looking crazy. I'm just dying.
Hey, honey, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Y'all got me laughing already. But that is true, Brenda. Portia tell you to call, and you call her, and you get a voice machine, and then it says full. It's full. So I know you right.
Yeah, you right about that. I done called her.
Well, I'm gonna put my number in the chat again. Maybe I put it in wrong. I don't know.
No, don't put it in the chat.
No,
you just don't answer your phone.
The number.
Oh, yes, I do.
You're be in the right place.
Oh,
right
Lord.
time.
Miss Jerry, don't I answer the phone?
No,
you don't answer when we call.
I called you before the holiday, before Christmas. I wanted to know, did you get your health book? Because you say you ordered it.
I did. I haven't got
Thelma, did she answer the phone?
No,
I didn't.
I told you.
She didn't call me.
She ain't answered the phone. So
I miss Ann.
Let's skip this conversation.
I'm gonna answer the phone. I'm gonna put my number in the chat though.
No, Ann, don't put your number. I mean, don't put your number in the chat. We already got it, Portia.
Oh, okay.
I got
the right number.
Okay, well,
you
y'all
need to be in the right place.
Oh, Lord.
Is that your house phone or
I
your
tell
cell
you, y'all are
phone
characters. I love it.
They are. Yes,
You
they
made
are.
me laugh because I was so frustrated from the telephone company. So thank you. And I took a Tylenol. I feel better.
Okay, good.
It's hard to keep your religion when you got to tell somebody how stupid they are.
But see,
don't let people upset you. Don't even go there.
No, and when you get frustrated with them, don't you think they frustrated with you?
What you do?
If you don't understand a house phone, if you're not speaking enough English language to know a house phone and a landline are the same thing, I don't know what to tell you.
But what I told you, what I mentioned to you earlier this morning, when you get a rep like that and they don't know, you just hang the phone up and call back and you get a different rep. You don't go back and forth with them, because like you say, you have a landline, so you don't have to explain that to them. So
okay, wait. Y'all, I'm gonna get everybody supervisor. I'm gonna get everybody upset with me. When you become impatient with your fellow man, think how patient God is with thee.
Say that again.
Amen. Yeah,
when you become impatient with your fellow man, think how patient God is with thee.
Right.
Because
he had some patience to deal with me, though. I know that.
Amen.
He had some patience to deal with me. I know that.
But Diane, I'm usually
a very pleasant person. I try to be, but I I wasn't feeling good to begin with, and he's all talking stupid. I'm trying to get in my class, the advanced class, to learn about the calendar because I want to learn how to use it. I missed the whole thing arguing with him, and he put me on with somebody that was even stupider than he was. I thought, Jesus, is there anybody working at the telephone company today that got a brain?
No. Well, I'm not about that conversation. But this is my problem. Miss Brenda, this is my problem. Yesterday, it seemed like I was unmuted the whole time. And I had certain questions that I wanted to ask. And you was able to ask your question. Ms. Jared was able to ask your question. And then I don't want no problem with these people about this class because I don't have to, I'm trying to participate. But no, I'm trying to participate. But I think it's wrong for me to be unmuted. And I'm going to tell Alexandra too, when you get on the line, if you're not already on the line. I was unmuted the whole time. And it wasn't nothing wrong with my computer. See, that's not right. Dolores, I heard your comments. I heard Ms. Brenda, they don't never unmute you. Why is that?
Unmute. Unmute mean you can talk.
No, you
unmute mean you can talk. Mute mean you can't.
Right. And then I know what unmute and mute mean. I've been in the thing long enough to know that.
Well, you keep saying you was unmuted.
You keep saying unmuted.
You keep saying you was unmuted so you could talk.
That's right. When I try to mute
Portia, what you need to do when you get to that, go to the chat and put it in the chat so somebody can see.
And that's what I did. I think I put it in the chat.
And they still ignored you? And they still ignored you?
Thank you, sweetie.
Portia sent it directly to Alex.
And they hurt my feelings because this is the second time. You know the lady put me out of class, Miss James.
Portia, why didn't you go directly to Alexander? Why you didn't chat directly to him?
I couldn't get through.
I said put it in the chat.
No, put it in the chat.
Why you didn't type it in the chat? Now you know to type it in the chat.
I on the line. I mean the whole time. And I wanted to
put it in the chat. You put it in the chat.
The lady was talking about nutrition, and she was talking about the different colors, and she was so on top of it. And I just wanted to share about spinach and all of that, and I could not get in.
Okay, but we'll listen to you now. Tell us now about the spinach. Tell us now about the spinach then. Tell us.
Oh, it's very nutritious. It's very nutritious. And I buy it and I saute it sometimes. And then sometimes I use it in a salad. I used to get that romaine lettuce, but they had so many problems with that.
Right.
They had so many problems with romaine lettuce. But spinach, now this is not the right time of year, I think, to buy spinach. Most of it is withered like. But it's a certain time of year that spinach is on time. And it's good for us to purchase and use it in our food. In our salad, or if you want to saute it instead of a certain other type of green, you can use spinach. That's all I want to share.
Do you put spinach in your egg omelet?
In my eggnog.
Egg omelet.
Yes, I do. I never heard of that.
Egg
She
omelet,
said
honey, not
omelet.
Oh, in my omelet, yeah. Oh, I thought you said eggnog. I thought say eggnog. Okay,
no, not eggnog.
I guess you could use that too in that.
Portia got her mind set on that eggnog.
Somebody do.
I got my mind what? I got my mind set on eggnog.
Or some eggnog.
First, yes, I do have my mind on my money.
I had that yesterday.
Miss Brenda.
Yeah.
That your cat looks like my Tom that I used to have several years ago. That followed my son home with this. I was looking at him the other day, and I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't get. I got cut off the thing, and I didn't get to put it in the chat. And I didn't call you but I was looking at Drew, and Drew, that's his name, right, Drew?
Yeah, Drew.
Yeah, and he looks just like my Tom.
That is
He
Tom.
look more like a bobcat.
Tom Anthony.
He looks like a bobcat.
But that was his name when we got him from the shelter. So we just kept his name. And he answers to it. He's my baby. He loves pretty. Mommy.
Yeah, well, I got a cutie pie.
How you told me about your cutie pie?
Yeah, she's laying up here now trying to figure out why I'm talking into this thing and not talking to her.
Look, I'll keep Drew in the room because if I don't, he'll be walking in front of the computer, in front of the iPad. He'll jump up on my chest.
Her cat did that one day.
Just to get some attention. So I'll let him
say hello to you.
Right here.
Where are you?
Okay.
Where are you? Okay.
But he said that Miss Ann's cat did that one day. When she was on the line. I thought that was so cute.
Walk right in front of the thing.
He sure did.
Yeah, that's what they do when they don't get attention
today.
Oh, did you for the luncheon?
Yes, we're on the 6th.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I thought that lady was real good yesterday. Yeah.
I missed it yesterday. I had a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, it was nice. It was very nice. Broccoli, spinach. You know, she had.
If you had your book, hey, Portia.
Huh?
If you had your book, you would see it was all that was in the book.
Right.
My plate and did you know spinach is good for the eyesight? Spinach is good for the bones. Spinach is good for the heart. Spinach is good for cancer. Spinach is good for stroke. And spinach is good
cranberries
for
and raisins.
Spinach is better when it's raw.
Cranberries too. Cranberries.
Yeah.
One thing she could have kept.
Don't eat beets, but beets are good for your eyes too.
Oh yeah.
But one thing she could have kept was the watermelon.
Yeah,
you can keep that.
What?
It took me a little
watermelon.
Watermelon good for a man. Watermelon for a woman is
allergic to it.
Watermelon for a man help with prostate cancer. So the
I'm allergic to watermelon.
Oh, you are?
And so the watermelon. I've been left watermelon alone when I found out it was like a fluid pill to me. Watermelon and lettuce.
Is this the time of you? Let me what about cantaloupe? Is this the time of you watermelon?
Over there. No, watermelon going out of season. Unless you'll get it from another country.
Yeah.
I can get out your way. I don't have to be.
Cantaloupe is good for you too.
What's good for you, Miss Ann?
Cantaloupe.
Oh yeah, but is this the type of year for cantaloupe and watermelon?
I know it's not for watermelon, but maybe cantaloupe.
But cantaloupe is about to go out of season.
How about honeydew melon?
But they've been bringing it in from warmer climates, California and places like that. Cantaloupe.
How about honeydew melon?
The other day, and it was good. It was sweet too.
And how about honeydew melon?
It's ready.
That's good too.
Yeah, I got a cantaloupe honey melon, and it's not ready yet.
Okay.
How much sugar is in that honey melon?
You satisfied with what you did?
Yep.
Okay. How you get that with your receipt?
Went in and told him I was figuring it out. Need me ask you
If you're diabetic, you better watch some of them fruits.
Let me, Susan, over there, there's an envelope. Those flowers are from Lindsay.
You all right, Ms. Wall? Hit your microphone. I can't hear you. How you feeling?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, you do. How you been doing?
I'm doing fine.
Good, you look fine too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna get more information. Are you thinking about Getting into the class with Dimension class, third Tuesday and Thursday.
Dimension?
Yeah,
those classes are over, ma'am. Sorry about that. They did their series. Yeah, to my understanding, ma'am. So that's why they're not in the email anymore. So I'm assuming that they're done with the series, but I'm assuming they're done with them. Okay.
Are they gonna do it again, Alex?
I don't know. Sorry.
I hope they're gonna do what?
That was just
Dimension class. Miss Wall brought it. She know about it. I know about it.
What's up?
Okay, so
if it's over, yeah.
I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. So I'm going to go ahead and mute everyone so that way we can get the class started. Okay?
How you feeling?
I'm here.
Hi, Dolores. Can you help me again this afternoon? Making sure that you can see me and hear me? Great. Thanks so much. So yes, I hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. Thanks for joining. This is basically a repeat of Monday's class where we went over how to back up your iPad and update your software. So I'll be going over the lesson again for those that weren't able to attend. And then I can answer any questions regarding how to back up and update your iPad. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So let me know when you see it, Dolores.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, it's showing.
Okay, great. Yep, so again, today we're going over how to upgrade your iOS software to iPad OS 16. So it's really important that you conduct these upgrades to your software because, with everything in life, you need to update it sometimes for the better. So we're gonna go over the processes of that. First, again, backing up your data on your iPad and then upgrading your software. Okay. So if we have any new folks on the call today, welcome. This program, basically it provides you this iPad that you're using to get on Zoom. And it comes with free cellular data, so you can use it in and outside of your home, and you have access to these online trainings or the face-to-face trainings we have at libraries. So in order to participate in the program, you must remain in sole possession of your iPad. It may not be utilized by another individual other than to provide you training. You must participate in the free 30-minute, 1 hour, one-on-one training with the trainer. So me, Caroline, Tatiana, one of them, and they helped you create your Apple ID. They showed you how to use Zoom and how to access your emails. And then you must also participate in 6 of these tech trainings on Zoom. So 1 o'clock modules that are held throughout the year. So even if you do, your one-on-one and then your 6 tech trainings, you still need to utilize the iPad at least 3 days per week, read the occasional emails we send you and respond when needed, give us permission to send you texts, and respond to the midterm survey. So that's the main one. But even after you conduct, you do your trainings, you must still utilize the iPad and things like that. So when you do get the midterm survey, it's been emailed to all folks who have had their iPads for at least 3 months. If you've been in the program since September 1st or earlier, please check your email and complete the survey. And please call our help desk at 202-800-6868 or email survey@wildtech.org if you have any questions. Okay, you can also raise your hand at the end and I'll be able to answer questions. Okay. It will look like this. So it will be from someone from the organization. So you'll see whatever at wildtech.org, and then it will tell you to fill out forms. So all you do is tap on fill out form, and then you can fill out the midterm survey, which takes about 20 to 30 minutes. So for all of those that asked about the status of the midterm survey, I sent out emails this morning. So please check your email to see if you need to complete it or not, if you had asked me to look into it, okay? As always, we've been doing face-to-face library trainings every week. So if you need an additional face-to-face training or tech support, so even if you just started, you know, you may need a refresher on Zoom, email, things of that nature. But if you've already done your classes, then you can just come to the library for any assistance in person. So today we are at Petworth Library. So one of our trainers is there right now doing trainings. Tomorrow we'll be at Northeast Library, 337th Street Northeast, right next to 7th and Maryland Avenue from 1 to 4. And then next Monday, we will be at Anacostia Library, 1800 Good Hope Road, Southeast from 12:30 to 3:30. So if you would like to reserve a time slot, please call the number on the screen, 202-800-6868, or email library@wildtech.org to reserve your time slot. Okay. Just a quick note before we start today's lesson. Yesterday, everyone should have gotten an email from us saying that our partners at DACL are holding a senior holiday celebration. So if you would like to attend, please register at the link provided in the email. And then tonight, you'll also be receiving an email about our own, so Wild Tech's senior holiday party, which will be happening on Tuesday, December 20th. So you'll get more details then. Okay. So just be sure to check your emails. So this new update is called iPad OS 16, iPad Operating System 16. It gives you powerful new ways to do more than ever. It allows you to share and communicate with the people who matter, level up your productivity, and the apps across the system are more intuitive, more customizable, and more capable. Okay. So what is an operating system? So an operating system is the most important software that runs on a computer or a device. Kind of like the brain you see there. Without the operating system, you won't have a computer. You won't be able to use it at all. It manages the computer's memory and processes. It manages software. So things like apps and things that are on the computer, and hardware, which are the actual physical components of the device. And it also allows you to communicate with the computer without knowing how to speak the computer's language. So yeah, each device has its own language that it uses to be able to do these tasks on the device. So the OS system is a gateway for you to basically say, hey, I need to do this. And the operating system allows you to do that function. And like I said, without an operating system, a computer is useless. So again, its job, the OS, is to manage all of the software and hardware on your device. And most of the time, there are several different computer programs running at the same time, and they all need to access your computer's central processing unit, or CPU, memory, and storage. So basically the operating system coordinates all of this at the same time to make sure that the program that you're using has the necessary memory, storage, and power that it needs. Okay, so it basically allows the device to do its job no matter what it's doing. So why is it important to update your software? It's important to update your software because if you ever used a computer before, sometimes you might get a reminder that pop up, and they're always reminding you that your applications and drivers and other things are out of date. And it always seems like that they, come right in when you're in the middle of something. But even if it does, you should follow them and keep your device up to date, because iOS updates, they have these security patches that can cover security holes and keep hackers out of the network. In addition to security fixes, software updates can include new or improved features, as well as improved compatibility with various devices or applications. So each update basically, the operating system, it's never 100% hack-proof, never. But each update makes it so that there is as little error as possible So again, it's really important to update your system so that way they can apply these patches and make sure that all of your data and things on your device are secure. So again, these patches, what are they? They're contrary to what we believe. Updates are not designed to ruin our lives. In fact, they're designed to make our computers safer and keep hackers from exploiting vulnerable spots. So again, these updates, these patches, they are to cover any errors that may have been made and to patch them up. Okay. Dolores, can you still hear me? Okay. Sorry about that, just making sure that you guys can hear me. Yep, so these updates can fix the code that allow hackers to install damaging malware on our computers or delete important files. The things that you've been so busy working on that you think you don't have time to update your software, those are at risk if you decide to ignore the reminder, which makes sense, because why would you want to put all your photos, your videos, your files, all these other things on your device, and if you don't update them, then those things are at risk. Why waste the time and put all those important things when they could go away in an instant if you don't update your software. So it's really important that you, again, update your software. How long does the update take? The good thing about installing updates is that you just have to click a button. And if you set it up correctly, then you don't even have to do that. Because with a lot of settings on your iPad, most of them can be done automatically or turn on to be done automatically. So that way, when you go to bed at night, it does whatever it needs to do during the night. And by the time you wake up, whatever you have downloaded will already be installed on your device. The installation procedure normally takes between 10 and 20 minutes. When you include 5 to 10 minutes for setup, the iPad OS 16 update should take 20 to 45 minutes. So again, it depends on different things, like if you're connected to Wi-Fi, how good your connection is, what you have on your iPad, how long you had it. So it varies. So it's just really important to be patient and to let the update, do its thing. But before you do an update, you'll want to have a backup, because if you have a backup of your data on your iPad, you'll have a copy of your information, that you can recover in case your device is ever replaced, lost, or damaged. So again, if you do ever, unfortunately ever lose the device or damage it beyond repair and you get a new device, you will have that iCloud backup. So you can load it up, and so that way you have not lost everything. You still have the majority of the things that you had on your old device on your new device. iCloud backups include data that's already stored in iCloud, like contacts, calendars, notes, iCloud photos, iMessages, texts, and other data like mail, Apple Pay, Face ID, Touch ID. So a lot of things that you would have to physically put back in yourself, it's saved in these iCloud backups. So it's, again, really important that you do back up your devices on a regular basis, so that way you can keep everything in one place, okay? Again, creating a backup should be the first thing on your to-do list when planning to upgrade your operating system. And it's pretty simple. So now we're about to go over the steps, okay? So how to back up your iPad through iCloud. So first you have to go to settings and then tap on your name. So as you see, this is Teresa's iPad. So she tapped on Teresa James, and then you tap on iCloud. So if I do it, I need to go to my settings. So let me go to my settings. Let me find my name. So my name is Alex Bell. And then let me tap on iCloud. When I tap on iCloud, I'll get to a screen that looks like this, okay? So when you get to that screen, all you need to do is tap on iCloud Backup. So make sure you tap on it. And then when you do tap on iCloud Backup, you will get to a screen that says Backup Now, okay? So again, once you tap on iCloud Backup, you hit Backup Now in order to back your iPad up. So if I'm in settings, I hit iCloud Backup, make sure that it's turned on. So back up this iPad, make sure it's turned on, automatically back up your iPad so you can restore your data if you lose your device or get a new one. So once you hit Backup Now, it will initiate it. Yep. So make sure it'll look like this and make sure it goes all the way through. So let me go ahead and cancel that, but it says my last backup was yesterday at 4:17 p.m. So I recommend you back up your device every 2 weeks. Some folks that may not have a lot of, put a lot of files or photos, maybe once a month, but definitely on a regular basis, it's really important that you back your data up. Okay, so again, you go to settings. So either on the icon or at the bottom, you can go to the settings app, hit your name. So tap on your name, it'll highlight in blue. So if I go anywhere else, you'll see the highlight, and then make sure you hit iCloud. When you hit iCloud, you hit iCloud Backup. And then you tap on Backup Now, okay? So that is how you back up your data. So once you back up your data, you are ready for your software update, okay? So again, the screen will look like this when you are backing up your iPad. So it'll tell you the estimating time remaining. So again, you basically have to let it do its job and back up your data. So again, I'm gonna have these steps up for about a minute or so. So that way you can write down the exact steps that you need to do in order to back up your iPad. So one, you need to connect your device to either Wi-Fi or cellular data, it doesn't matter. Go to settings, tap on your name, and then tap iCloud. Once you tap iCloud, you tap on iCloud Backup, and then you tap on Backup Now. So make sure you stay connected to your network until the process has finished. And under Backup Now, you will see the dates and the time of your last backup. So I'll have that on the screen for a little bit for those who need to write down or take a picture of those instructions. So go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm gonna give you one more minute. All right, so that is how you back up your iPad with iCloud. So once you back up your iPad, like I said, now you're ready to update your software. But just in case you ever need to do it, where you need to get a new device and back up your data, once you turn on that new device, it will look like this. So once you sign in using your Apple ID and password, you will get an option. The first one actually says restore from iCloud backup. So again, if you back up your device and it's on your Apple ID and you sign into your new iPad with your Apple ID, you'll be able to use a backup to transfer your information to a new device, okay? So now we're gonna go over how to install iPad OS 16. So make sure your device is plugged in. and connect it to the internet with either Wi-Fi or 5G data. So I really recommend a Wi-Fi if you have it, because it does make it go a little quicker and it's a little more stable. So in order to do it, you have to go to settings and then hit general. So those are the first two steps. You go to settings, you go down on the left and hit general. Okay, once you're in general, you tap software update. So let me go back to general and hit software update. And then you'll get to a screen that looks like this if you have already updated your software. It will say iPad OS 16.1.1, iPad OS is up to date. If you notice, at the top it says automatic updates. So make sure that all three of these options are turned on, because if you want to download it automatically, you make sure you have it turned on. If you wanted to install automatically, make sure it's turned on. So your iPad must be charging and connected to Wi-Fi to complete the update. So make sure it's plugged in and connected to the internet, so that way you can install it overnight, okay? If you have not updated your software yet, your screen will look something like this, where you must tap on upgrade to iPad OS 16. You can ignore the 15.7 update. You don't need to do that. You can just go straight on to iPad OS 16. Okay, so when you do that, it will when you tap on that, make sure you hit, you want to use cellular data, and make sure that the bar is actually saying, it might say preparing update, and then it will tell you approximately how long the update will take. So be sure that you do this, if you haven't already after the call, so that way you have this most stable connection so you can upgrade your software. So if you've already updated your software to iPad OS 16, please put that in the chat for me, and I really appreciate it. We're trying to get all you folks from this year and last year to get your iPads updated, because again, it's really important to have these security updates and other improvements on your device. So it's really important that you make sure that you install the update, okay? So again, you go to settings, you go to general, you hit software update, and then either it says that you're updated or it says you need to update. So it'll either look like this, where it says it's updated, or your screen will look something like this, where you need to do the updates. So make sure you tap on upgrade to iPad OS 16, okay? So again, if you have updated your software already, please put that in the chat. So that way we can make sure that all of you folks have your softwares updated, okay? Again, these are the next library trainings. So we have folks today at Petworth. Tomorrow we'll be at Northeast Library. And then on Monday, we'll be at Anacostia Library. So just if you would like to see me or my colleague in person, just go ahead and call our help desk or email library@wildtech.org. Okay? So if you have a question, please raise your hand and I'll be able to answer questions, assist you if you need any assistance about anything we run over or anything else. Okay? I would suggest if you don't have a question, I would suggest just staying on and seeing if anybody else has a question that you may have not thought of. And I will go from there. So just give me a second. And I'll get started with the questions since we're a little early on time. Yeah, so before I do though, I am going to show that, let's see, I am going to show the email that was sent. So let me see if I can find it. Let's see, yesterday. Okay. Here you go. So the email looks like this, where it says, Dear Seniors, there's the flyer. So there's the information right there. And then that's where the bag policy is at as well on the image. It says, Wild Text Partners at the Department of Aging, Community Living is pleased to announce that the 24th Annual Mayor Senior Holiday Celebration will be held next Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Doors will open at 9. They will not require, but do strongly encourage that all attendees be vaccinated, boosted, and wear masks. Please note you must make arrangements for your own transportation, and you can register for the event by tapping on the button found below. So once you tap on the button, it will send you to a web page that looks like this. And then you can hit register now or join us. And then it'll take you to the screen where you put in the information so you can register. And I'm presuming that they send you a confirmation as soon as you do register for the event. So go ahead if you want to attend and you're able to, please go ahead and register through the email that was sent to you, okay? Go back. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let's see. First question is from Wilda Bud. I just asked you to unmute. How can I assist you today? Ms. Wilda, do you have a question for me? Go ahead and hit unmute in the middle. Okay, just let me know if you're able to unmute. Next question is
I got it. There you are. Unmute.
Okay,
I
great.
got it. Thank you. I apologize.
It's okay, ma'am.
Yes,
how can I help you?
Yes, good afternoon. I'm trying to update my iPad.
Okay.
And yes, I'm not seeing where it says, okay, go update, you know? I followed the instructions, went to settings, I found my name, I went to general.
So that's iCloud. So the updating, so the actual software update is found in general. So if you see my screen, you hit general, and then the second option on the right says software update, okay? So you tap on software update, and then
that's
again,
what I'm not saying. Wait a minute, I'm saying iPad storage, I dropped.
Yeah, you have to look up. So it's the second one, ma'am, below about.
I apologize. Okay, it's
so once you tap on that, so make sure either it says that it's updated or make sure you tap on upgrade to iPad OS 16.
That's what I don't have. Now that's what I don't see. This is the part. It's just iPad iOS 16 1.1.
Okay, you're updated, so you're good. You did everything right. Sometimes it does it do it automatically. So since you did your update, you're good.
I apologize. It says
no, you're good. I'm glad you did it, ma'am. And then let me know if you have any other questions, okay?
That's it. Thank you very much.
No problem. Have a great day. Okay, next question is for Patricia Morgan. Just asked you to unmute. How can I assist you today?
Yes. Well, I wanted to ask you a question. Once you go into settings, can I ask you this? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. I'm in settings right now.
Yeah, I'm into settings, and you said I would have to go down to journal, right?
Yeah. So, do you have you done your backup yet, or no?
Okay, I called them, and they did show me how, but I need to write this information down under. Okay, so I will go into journal, right?
Yeah, you go to general, and then you hit software update. So that's the second one below about.
Okay, I hit once I go into journal, over on the right side, I hit software update. right?
Yes, ma'am. So, and then once you do, what does it say?
Okay, let me go in here and hit software. I did hit software. Okay, now I see automatic update, and in the center, iPad OS 16 -11.
Yeah, so make sure that's on your device. So that's on your device, correct?
Okay. Oh, so I see journal, and I did hit on software update, but now it's showing automatic updates.
Yeah, so below that, what does it say? Does it say iPad OS 16.1.1?
Yes, in the center.
Okay, great. That means you've updated your iPad. So of course, you know, there will be more updates later on, but you have it turned on automatically. So it must have downloaded and installed over the night when it came out. So you're all good.
All right, so therefore I'm okay. Yeah, because they only told me to do Tuesday and Tuesday and Thursday, but I went on because I need to go back. Because yesterday I did participate when they was talking about the presentation of the food nutrition. I just want to come back to get some more info on that, you know. But other than that, like you said, I called, but other than that, I'm doing okay. So thanks a lot.
I'm glad to hear. They'll be doing more nutrition sessions. So just be on the lookout for Teresa's email for the next nutrition education session, okay?
All right, thanks a lot. Okay, thank you.
No problem. Okay, next question is for Patricia Wilson. Just asked you to unmute.
Yes, I don't see. Well,
hi,
can
Patricia.
You hear me?
I can hear. Yeah, I can hear you. Nice to see you.
Oh, how you doing today? Thank you so much.
Hey, I was glad to be able to help you out yesterday.
I was grateful. I tell you, very helpful. I believe that I'm already updated. I think Ms. Beasley helped me with that, but I couldn't see how to get onto the chat just now.
Okay, so the chat, you have to hit more at the top right. So hit more, and then and the first option says chat. So make sure you directly hit chat.
Okay, so I just have to hit the thing to type something in.
Yeah, so in the middle it says tap here to chat, and then that's when the keyboard will pop up, and then you can type if you'd like.
Oh, speed up your type of a slide. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I just didn't, I don't know why I didn't see the chat. I didn't see.
Oh, it's okay. You got on and, you know, hopefully you learned something new, but just let me know if you need anything else. Okay, Ms. Wilson?
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Have a great day.
You too.
Okay, next question is from Judy Bond. How can I help you today? Just asked you to unmute, Ms. Bond.
Okay, I want to know how to if I go to the library on the that day, would they help me do the update of my iPad?
Yeah, I saw you at the library like last week, right, Ms. Bond?
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
you
did. Sure. I mean, if you go to any library, it'll be from us. When we're there, we'll be able to assist you. So we'll be at Northeast tomorrow. So
I'm not gonna be able to come tomorrow. I'm gonna have to come that day at the Anacostia because I got to appointment for my therapy.
Great. I will have someone call you to confirm, but you know, around 12 or 1 o'clock should sound good, right, Ms. Bond?
Yeah, at the Anacostia Library. I'm close to that one.
Okay, I'll have someone give you a call to set that up, okay?
Okay. All right, have a good day.
Thank you. Have a great day.
All right, you too.
Next question is from Vera Moore. I just asked you to unmute. How can I help you?
Okay. When I updated my when I did the update, I wasn't online. I was online, but I wasn't with the meeting. And I don't remember clicking on anything about backup. Does it automatically back up if you don't hit on backup?
So you have to have that option on. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and show to make sure that that it's automatically done. So If you can see my screen.
I look back, Alex. I look back, and all of the 3 buttons are in green.
Okay, so yeah, that's for the software update. So are you talking about the software update or backing up your data?
Backing up my data.
Okay, yeah. So you do the backup by hitting your name in settings, and then you hit iCloud. When you hit iCloud, you then look for iCloud backup. Okay, so when you hit iCloud backup, make sure that backup this iPad is turned on. So you see it's green, and then as you can see, you can physically or hit backup now. But as long as you're connected to Wi-Fi and your device is plugged in, it will automatically back up.
Whether you click it or not, it will automatically back up, even though I didn't go through those steps.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. So, it's always good just to check. So as you can see, it tells you when you did your last successful backup. So I did mine yesterday at 4 o'clock. So just be sure you check that you've done a backup every 2 weeks.
I can go in and check.
So.
Okay, I can go in there and check and see if I backed it up.
Yeah. So once you back it up, make sure you go to software update, and then you'll see if it says 16.1.1. So go ahead and do that, okay, ma'am?
I have the backup, I have the backup, but I don't know whether I have the update, but I don't know if I backed up my previous information.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Just go ahead and get that, if you need physically touch backup now, you can go ahead and do that after we get off the phone today. And then the backup should take about 10 and 20 minutes, okay?
Okay. Now, when I clicked on software update, it shows that I have that. And then I went over to the next screen, which it has download iPad update.
Make sure they're all turned on. That's what it's supposed to do. So you're on the right track.
Okay then, thank you.
No problem, ma'am. You have a great day. Okay, next question is from Ms. Coachman. Just asked you to unmute. How can I assist you today?
I'm sorry.
Hi, Ms. Coachman.
I'm
it's
sorry.
Okay.
It's like when I'm on mute and I'm already into an app, and when you tell me to unmute,
you'll have to be physically in the Zoom app. Yeah, so you got that's because I have everyone muted. So you're good. No, you're good. You did it. So yay. Where can I help you with?
No, I did look up what I had to do, but mine still say iPad 1611.
Okay, yeah, that's right. They haven't released any updates since they did this one. So as long as it says that and nothing else, then you are good. Okay.
Okay, and I did get a chance to register today.
Great, I'm glad to hear. I'll be happy to see you.
So I'll be glad to see you, all of you.
Great.
Okay.
Do you need anything else?
No, that's it. Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a great day, ma'am.
You too. Thanks.
Okay. Next question is from Miss Eula Alexander. Just asked you to unmute.
Okay. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Eula. It's been a while. I hope you're doing well.
It's been a minute. I'm better. Would you check mine to see if I'm up to date with the updated 1601?
You gotta go in. So you gotta do the same steps. So you gotta go to General, in Settings. You gotta hit Software Update, and then it will let you know. Either it will say that you've done it, 16.1.1, or it will say that you need to download and install that update. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I've already done it. I wanted you to check to see if it's done right.
I mean, as long as it says it on the screen on your end, then you're fine. Okay.
Okay.
But thanks for letting me know. I'm glad you were able to do it. And
all right.
I hope you are well. It's been a while since our one-on-one, right? It seems like the year
Yes,
just
it
went by.
is. Yes, it is. But I'm keeping up with you on paper.
Yes, well, I'm glad you're still here, and
Now,
I hope you have a great day.
One more question. In the chat, I put down about the automatic update, and it ended up on the right-hand side, and everybody else has ended up on the left-hand side. Is that a problem?
So what? I'm sorry. What is on the left or right-hand side?
When I was letting you know that it was done.
I do see you sent a message to everyone. So I mean, as long as you hit that send button in the chat, and then you should be all good. So again, if you hit more and then you hit chat and then you type in the message. So let me make sure I send it to everyone. And then once you type in your message and hit send, then everyone will be able to see your message. So yeah, on the right side, I get what you're saying. On the right side is going to be what you send. On the left side is going to be what everybody else sends. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but do you see I'm on there?
Yeah, you sent a chat earlier, so I was able to see that. So as you can see, if you go up, I can see it says, yeah, I am updated from you. So you're good. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. You have
no
a great
problem.
Day.
You too. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Okay, next question is for Barbara Walker. Just asked you to unmute. How can I assist you today?
When are you going to do the library session again? I got my library card, but I haven't seen that session again.
Oh, okay, great. That's a great question. So, okay, the next one. So if you have a pen and paper, you could write this down so you know. It will be in Teresa's email next week. But on Tuesday, December 6th, at 1 o'clock, they're gonna go over 3 of those library apps in depth. And then on the next day, Wednesday, December 7th, that's when they will do all 6 apps, but each generally. So that's when Chelsea would come on and speak before module, before we learned about the control center. So Tuesday, December 6th at 1 o'clock.
I won't be able to do those. It's my son's funeral that day. So I won't be able to do those. So I'll have to do it another time.
Okay, so there's the 6th, the 7th, and then the next one after that is December 21st.
26th?
21st.
21st.
I
think I'll be together by that time.
December 21st.
Okay.
So just be on the lookout for Teresa's email and you'll know when that session is happening again, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem, ma'am. Thanks for attending and you have a great day.
Okay.
Okay, next question is from Diane Leach. How can I help you?
Hey, good afternoon, Alex. I just want to share some information with you all that maybe you haven't heard. On TV today, they said people on computers are being built by billions of dollars because they hit something and these people freeze up your computer. And the only way to unfreeze it, you have to pay them to unfreeze it. I have got caught up in that. So if they tell you something is wrong with your computer, don't hit on that site.
Yes,
because
I
they will freeze
agree.
your computer.
So I mean, with that and with regards to anything, if you don't know who sent you whatever you got sent, then don't open it. If you are expecting, just make sure you're expecting that email or that text or that things of that nature. Make sure you know who it's coming from. If you don't know where it's coming from, then I would stay away from it. So just make sure you're always calling like officials, people, official sources, and just double reading everything that you receive. Again, whether that's an email, a notification, or whenever you're using your device. So it's just really important to be cognizant of what you're doing. on the internet, okay?
Thank you, Alex.
No problem, ma'am. You have a great day. Thanks for attending.
You too. You too. Thank you.
Okay, next question is from Ann Dennis. How can I help you today?
Can you hear me, Alex?
Yeah, I can hear you, Ann.
Okay. I just want to make sure I've got this thing down for the backup. So you you go to settings and you tap on your name.
Yes, you tap on your name.
Then you tap on iCloud.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
you got it.
then you tap on iCloud backup now.
Yep, you got it. And then backup now.
Okay, and then you tap on that.
Yeah, once you tap backup now, it will tell you how much time it has remaining. And then as you can see, it tells you when you did your last backup. So it says mine was done at yesterday at 4:17 p.m.
Okay.
So on your end, you should see something similar, okay?
Okay, I was just trying to make sure that I wasn't too upset to comprehend. So thank you.
Oh, no, you got it. No problem, man. You have a great day.
Thank you. You too. Have a blessed one.
Thank you, Dolores. You have a great day. Next question is from Janice Sanker. Just asked you to unmute. How can I help you?
How you doing, Alex?
Good. Nice to see you, ma'am.
You too. Just calling, just asking if I've completed my session.
Oh, okay. I will send you an email with the status of your update, and then just read it and then see what you got to do if you got to do anything, okay?
All right.
So I'll be on that. But glad to see you, and you have a great day.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, next question is from Shirley Bagley. Just asked you to unmute. How can I help you today?
Hello, Alex? Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hi.
hello.
How's
you
it
can
going?
hear me? All
yeah.
right, yourself, Alex. How you doing?
Good.
Okay, I just want to let you know I got my MedTurn survey.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now I will be...
Oh, you okay. I sent it to you, right?
Yes, this morning. I got it.
Yeah, and I'm glad.
Okay, I'll be filling it out and I'll send it back to later on today.
It'll be about 20 or 30 minutes. Just, go through the questions and, just answer as best you can so we can improve the program. But we really appreciate that, okay?
Okay, then. Thank you. Only other thing I wanted to ask you about the iCloud backup. About when it get down to the backup this iPad to get those 3 green lights on. How do I get to that?
So those 3 green lights, those are for the software updates. So let me go ahead and share my screen again. I know it, with the dots, it might be a little confusing to remember which one is which, but for the backup, all you got to do when you go to settings, you hit your name, hit iCloud, hit iCloud backup. And as long as you have that the one green on, it will automatically back up your iPad again if you're plugged in and if you're on Wi-Fi. It usually does that at night. So as long as you have the green light on, you're good. And then for the update, the software update, you got to go to General. Once you hit General, you hit Software Update. And then where it says Automatic Updates, that's when those 3 green dots should be turned on. So they all should be green because it'll allow you to automatically download the update, install the update, and other security files and such.
Okay. Then. Okay, because I have to be out of the Zoom in order and be on my Wi-Fi in order for it, for the updates in iCloud to work.
Yeah, so what I can say is it depends. You could still do it on Zoom. It will still happen while you're on Zoom. It just depends on your connection and if you are connected to Wi-Fi. But most of the time it will download. You can download it with being on Zoom or doing other things. But when it actually installs, it will make your iPad reset or restart on its own. So once it turns back on, your iPad will be updated and it will say that your iPad OS is up to date.
Okay then. All right. Thank you, Alex. Thanks for all your help.
No problem, ma'am. You have a great day, and thanks for attending.
You too as well. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bye-bye.
And the last hand we have up is Burnett Green. Just asked you to unmute. How can I help you today?
Hi, Alex. So when we do the backup, where does that, how much of that data is used from our storage?
So the iCloud data, let me go back to that slide. It basically backs up a lot of the data that you've had to input yourself, you know, over the months or years that you've had your device. So if I go back to, let's see, here you go. So what does an iCloud backup include? It includes data that's already stored in iCloud, like contacts, calendars, notes, iCloud photos, messages, and all the other data that you see. So if you have this backup and you lose or need to replace your device, when you sign in on that new device, you will get to a screen that looks like this, where it will say, the first option will say restore from iCloud backup. So if you hit that option, you're able to restore it from that point that you backed up your data. So that way you don't lose again, the photos and videos and files and other things you have on your device. So it'll allow you to keep that information on the cloud. So it's mostly things that you would have to input directly yourself. So I think it's much easier to back up your data than have to put in 1,000 contacts and, you know, things of that nature. So does that make sense?
Yeah, I understood what you're saying then, but I'm not sure that I asked my question correct. So say I have 64 gigabytes or storage. So I already have, say I have 500 emails already on my iPad. And then if I back it up, does that take the same amount of storage that those emails was in?
Oh, no. So it's so for like the app data, so the data on any app, it's not all, when it backs up to iCloud, it's not the whole app's data. It's just the information that you had in that made it like your app, if you understand, if you know what I'm saying. It's not going to be the whole app. It's not going to be like all, because you know, I have like 40,000 emails or something crazy like that. So if I back up my data, it's not going to back those things up particularly, because if you think about it, you have to sign into the mail. So whether you sign in on one device or sign in on another device for mail, for example, it's going to appear either way. So when it doesn't back up everything that's on the iPad, it backs up the information that's you know, used to log in, like, you know, again, your Apple ID, you know, your messages, your FaceTime, things of that.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I know it's a little it's a little confusing at first, but it doesn't do everything. It just does everything's data.
Okay, thank you.
But no, good question. Thanks so much. You have a great day.
You also. Goodbye.
Okay, next question, hand I see is Ruth Evans. Just asked you to unmute.
Can you hear me?
Sure. Hi, Ruth. How are you?
Okay, I'm not too good. I went through all of the steps I thought for updating and backup, and I'm not sure I'm in. Is there any way you could check to see if, in fact, it went through?
Okay, I understand. So, so for the backup, you can tell if you made a backup. So if you again go to settings, you go to your name, you hit iCloud, and then iCloud backup. It will tell you when you have done your last backup. So sorry, I didn't share my screen. Let me go ahead and share my screen. So again, you can see the steps. Let's see. Yep, there you go. So again, I go to settings. I hit my name. When I hit my name, I hit iCloud, and then I tap on iCloud backup. And then when I do that, it will tell me the last successful backup that I did. So in my case, it was yesterday at 4:17. So on your end, if it says that you've recently done a backup, then you did your backup, okay? Does that part make sense?
That makes sense, but I think I did that and I saw an area that said I was not connected to Wi-Fi. So that's why I was wondering, did it work or did it not work?
So yeah,
it
depends. It depends on what it says. So if it says
backup and
if it says you did your backup, then it will say. If it didn't,
so
if it didn't
I'll
do
go
that,
through it again,
you'll have
like
to
you
hit
said,
backup now.
But,
okay, so just go through it again, and
I
then
did that. I did all of that.
go through it again and
Okay.
make sure that you see that it says that it did. If it and then for the software update, when you go to general and then hit software update, you'll be able to see if you have updated your iPad. It will either say iPad OS 16.1.1 or it will say you need to install iPad OS 16. Okay?
Okay, I saw all that. So
okay.
I just assumed that I successfully did it, but I'm still, nervous about it.
That's fine. What I can do is I still, I'm going to have someone contact you for your tutorial for Zoom. So I'm going to still have someone give you a contact about that. And then I'll ask them to see if you've done your backup. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Alex.
No problem, Ms. Ruth. You have a great day.
Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next hand is Georgia Green. Just asked you to unmute.
Now, can you hear me?
Yeah, hi, Miss Green. How are you?
Fine, how are you? I just want to know.
Good.
Mine is already I backed up and updated. I want to know, did I have to have my iPad plugged in when I did that?
You don't have to. They just recommend you do because sometimes on the iPad it will say you can only complete the update if you have at least 50% in battery. So it's just always recommended when you do any update or do the backup that you have your iPad plugged in. So you don't have to.
Okay. Well, thank you. That's what I wanted to know.
Yeah, no problem. Anything else you need help with, ma'am?
Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
No problem. You have a great day.
Okay.
Thanks. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and allow you guys to unmute. If you have any questions, please ask them now. So if anyone has a question, please ask them. I'll be on for the next 5 or 10 or so minutes.
Hello.
Yes. Hi, Miss Cassandra. How are you?
All
Did you get my email this morning?
But what I was going to ask, I'm still confused with doing the backup. But after hearing what you just told the other young lady, I don't have but 33% on my iPad right now. So I'm just going to try to do it tomorrow, Friday.
Yeah. So if you, just make sure that it's charged. And then if you do have Wi-Fi, make sure you're connected to the Wi-Fi because again, it's a little more stable than the cellular data. But, as long as it says that you've previously done a backup, that means you've successfully done it. Okay.
Okay. And I did go to settings, like you said, but then when I went to general,
you got to go to your name. You got to go to your name for the backup part. You got to go and hit your name.
Oh,
so so when you hit your name at the top in settings, then you got to hit iCloud. So when you hit iCloud, you hit iCloud backup. Okay. So when you hit iCloud backup, it will tell you when you did your last backup.
Okay.
iCloud backup. So again, I did mine yesterday around 4 o'clock.
Okay, so where would I find, after settings, where would I find my name?
So it's the first option. So when you're in settings, you see on the left menu, it's the very first thing. It says, for me, it's Alex Bell. For you, it'll be Cassandra Morris.
Okay, so then hit that.
And then, when you hit that, you hit iCloud. When you hit iCloud, then you hit iCloud backup.
Okay, I see.
And then when you hit iCloud backup, when you hit that, you'll get to the screen where make sure you have that green button on and make sure you have backed up your data. Okay.
Oh yeah, I see the green button.
So does that make sense, ma'am?
Yeah. So when I see the green button, do I hit where it say backup now?
Yes. You make sure you hit backup now.
Okay, and then saying cancel backup.
Yeah, so let it do its thing, and then you'll see that, and then it will say last successful backup. On yours, it will say today at like 2 or something like that.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so just be sure that it's actually finished. So you'll see it when it's done. Okay.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Have a great day.
All right.
I see we have 2 hands. Miss Margaret Miller, do you have a question for me?
Yes, I do. How you doing, Alex?
Good. Hi, Margaret. I'm good. How are you?
Yeah. So many people asking a lot of questions all the time. I don't get nothing on my iPad or my cell phone about the iPad meetings since the 15th of this month. There's nothing showing up.
Oh, okay, Miss Miller. I will look into that and see if there's maybe a typo in your email, but I'll be sure to check on that for you, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
No problem. You have a great day.
Okay, you too. Thank you.
Oh, this is Miss Horn.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Ashley Horn.
Okay, hi Miss Horn. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
Good.
I don't see. I don't see my name.
Your name is showing. I see your name. Your name is Angie Horn.
Right. So how do I get back to see my name?
I'm sorry. It's a little difficult to hear you. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Time to be able to improve myself. I was like, okay, on Coursera, you can have a bachelor's degree.
Sorry, if you have a TV in the background, please, if you could turn it down. It's very hard to hear.
TV. No, I don't have a TV.
Okay, there we go. Sorry, what was your question, Ms. Horn?
Okay, on the front, I don't see my name.
Your name is in the participants list. I see your name, so I see your attendance for today. So you're all good.
Oh, okay. Because when I turn this on, will my name be at the top?
Turn what on, ma'am?
The iPad.
No, it won't have your So it won't have your name. It'll look like the regular screen. So I was talking about in Zoom. In Zoom, you have your name showing. So you're getting, I see that you're here today. So.
Oh, okay. And thanks a lot.
No problem. You have a great day.
Hello, Alex.
Yeah. Hi, Mr. Angela. How are you?
All right, just fine. I had to step away, but when it came back, it said unmute. So did you want to ask me a question or you thought I had a question?
Not sure. Wait. I am sure, duh. After I'm done with the hands, I just allowed everyone to unmute themselves in case they had a question.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, I know sometimes when Teresa does the meetings, when she says you guys can unmute, you aren't able to unmute. So I make sure that you guys, when she does say that, or I say that, you guys are able to unmute on your own. Okay.
All right, but everything's beautiful on this end. Thank you very much. Wonderful class. I appreciate you to the highest.
Oh, I appreciate that too, sir. You have a great day, and thanks for
attending. All right. Thank you.
Okay. Miss Wilson, did you have another question for me? You can go ahead and unmute Miss Wilson if you have another question.
Peanut butter always makes a big old touch of sweet from that jelly.
Alex, hi, Miss Wilson.
Yes. How can I help you?
I think I wanted to know if I would get credit for this class.
Oh yeah, your name is showing, ma'am. So as long as your name is in the participants list and your name is showing, then you're all good for today. So
okay,
yes.
Thank you.
I'm
very
glad you were
much.
able
I
to
really
get on. So
appreciate
no,
that.
we
Now
really
you said the
appreciate
class tomorrow is in Petworth.
The library appointment, yes. I think I definitely did say Petworth. So that will be, no, tomorrow is, today is Petworth. Sorry, today is Petworth, Miss Wilson. Tomorrow is Northeast Library.
Is North what?
Northeast. So Northeast, 337th Street.
337th Street?
Yeah, Northeast. Right there on 7th and Maryland
Avenue.
You
said 330. 337th
yeah, 337th Street.
Okay,
so,
thank you very much.
No problem. You have a great day.
I'll try and see you there.
Okay. Look forward to it. You have a great day.
What will they be? It's just personal things that I need to cover.
I mean, what I can say is, Miss Wilson, if I would recommend, if you have the time, certainly, but so you're able to get on today and you're able to get on the classes. So, I mean, what I recommend is after, you've been, a couple of classes, I would recommend, you write down any questions you have. So that way, when you do come again, we can answer more questions for you, and everything will be,
all right.
Yeah, that's what I recommend.
Okay. Oh, I'm just really excited about it. I'm learning so much. Thank you so much.
No problem. You have a great day, and thanks for your great feedback.
You too. Take care.
Okay, Nina Gray, do you have a question for me?
Yeah, I was wondering, okay, I've been signing in, but I don't know what's the benefits is about other than I keep the tablet.
So are you talking about the classes, ma'am?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we like to, make sure that, that if you participate in any of the modules that you do, you get credit in some type of way, because, we want to make sure that, we're working, with DACL. So by you joining the sessions and you learning more, that, allows, DACL for, to give us more opportunities, more different things we can do to benefit seniors. So, if you have your name, it shows that, you guys actually, enjoy, what we're offering and the different modules and such. And, if we call on if you have your hand raised and your name is not showing, we're not going to know who you are. So it's,
okay.
it's easier for us, and, it's just good, in case anybody else needs to chat with you or speak with you, then they know who you are.
Okay. Well, I like the classes because it puts something for me to do other than sit in pain.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's me too. And I, for me, I like doing it because it's, sort of like a daily routine for me. So,
yeah,
it kind of keeps, my balance, in my life, in check, because, I know what I'm doing during whatever time of day, and during that time I'm learning something, or I'm teaching something, or I'm learning and teaching something. So
yeah,
it's,
that's what I like
just
about
good.
it. You're never too old to learn, and that's what I like.
Of course.
All right, then y'all have a nice day.
You too, Miss Gray. Thanks so much, and you have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Okay, Miss Lawson, do you have a question for me that I can help you with?
Yes, I tried to do the update, and I did download, but then when I tried to say install, it said this update cannot be installed during a cellular call.
Yeah, it's because we're on Zoom right now. So because it depends on if you're connected to Wi-Fi or not. So if you aren't connected to Wi-Fi, if you're on this call, the iPad's using most of its power in order to for you to be able to be on the call. So once you get off the phone or get off Zoom, you'll have more, more power towards you updating your software. So I would recommend you try when you get off the Zoom today, okay?
Okay, so I don't have to go to the library and use Wi-Fi?
Which I hope not. Again, it depends on the connection, because the cellular data, while it's great and, I use it while I'm out and about and it's pretty good in some areas, the data is a little slower. So it wouldn't be able to download all of that, the new data, because the update is about 2-3 gigs of data. So that's not a whole lot, but it's still maybe a lot to do on the cellular data. So I would try first the data, and then if not, then I would go to the library and use their Wi-Fi.
Yeah, because last time I had to go to the library, so I'll hang up and try to install, and then I have an appointment tomorrow with the library anyway. So.
Oh, okay. Well, if you're coming to Northeast tomorrow, I'll be glad to see you then. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Excellent class, of course, as usual. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Okay. Ms. Denise Jackson, do you have a question for me?
Oh, hi, Alex. I wanted to say, when you tell us to unmute ourselves, okay, I'll do it. Then I mute myself back, so no one hear my background. Yeah. And I'll be trying to unmute it again, and they won't do it.
Yeah.
It won't
So
let me. You say because you still have me mute.
Yeah. When I have everyone mute, because again, when folks come on the call after 1 o'clock, when the lesson has already started, we don't want them to accidentally, if they have any background noise going on, interrupt the class, right? So what I've been, when I do say, if anyone has any questions, that's when I do a function on Zoom where it asks you all to unmute. So I can, once I have that option turned on, you should be able to unmute on your own.
So like now I was, when you told us to unmute, I unmute. And I muted myself back. So
yeah,
no
so
background.
try it now. So try it now. See what happens. Mute yourself, unmute yourself, and then mute yourself again.
Yeah, now I could do it because you had unmuted. But it's funny how when you tell us to unmute ourselves, and then I go back and mute it, and then I try to take it back off, it won't do it.
Yeah, it depends on when I have that option. Yeah, it depends on when I have the option. When I mute everyone and then I see your hands raised and I asked you to unmute, when I do that, I literally press the button, and in the middle of the screen is when it says unmute or stay mute. So make sure because even during question and answer, when I'm answering a question or you're asking the question, I don't want any background noise to interrupt, and I have to ask, or someone else to repeat themselves. So we're just trying to limit that as much as possible. So
right. Oh, okay. All right. Well, thank you. You're doing a good job.
Oh, thank you, Ms. Jackson. You have a great day.
You too.
Okay. Queen Harris, do you have a question for me?
Yes, I have. I have a question. Good afternoon. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. Thanks for asking. I hope your day is going well.
Oh,
how can I help you?
I was trying to find out if there is a class, or if there is someone that do come to your home if you're not able to get to the library.
I certainly wish we could, go to seniors' homes, but there's a lot of factors going into that, and other different circumstances, because so for right now, unfortunately, we're not able to go in-house. I wish we could, though. I remember I used, way a few years ago, I used to do, not of course for this company, but when I was working, I used to go in people's homes, and I really enjoyed that, especially before COVID. But hopefully, eventually, we are able to do more things than just the library. So that's what I can say. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem,
Alex, I don't mean to interrupt, Alex, but it might be a good idea. Like she said, she can't get out. What about y'all do it virtual with the person one-on-one?
Oh yeah, I mean, certainly we can do that as well.
Yeah,
you know,
that might
some
work.
folks really like the face-to-face, and some folks,
Yeah,
they really
you could
do
probably
need,
do it both
that
ways.
in-person assistance. So yeah, we definitely do that. I have my assistant help out folks all the time. So, if you ever would like a virtual one-on-one, that's, we could always get that arranged. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be good. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem, Ms. Harris. You have a great day.
You do the same.
Okay. Any other questions for me before I go for today?
Yes, I have a question.
Sure. How can I help you, Ms. Morgan?
Yes, I need to ask you, when I sit in, put an invitation, what ward would I type in? 2?
Depends on what ward you're in. So whatever address you're at.
I'm in 2. I don't know my ward. That's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to pull it up on my phone. I don't know.
What area are you in DC?
I'm in Washington, DC 2005. It just and I'm trying to find out.
I'm pretty sure that is ward.
Okay,
you can Google it, Alex.
Yeah.
Google, put in
I never
the zip code and then put in what zone it is. And
that's what I did. I tried to put in the zone. The zone. I don't know what zone. I just put in the zone. Okay.
I think it's Ward 2. So I'm
Ward
sorry.
2?
What did you say? What area you're in? 20005, right? Let me make sure. 2005. Zip code.
Okay, the zone. Okay, I hit 2005. The ward.
Yeah. So 20005 is the zip code, and then the ward, I'm pretty sure it's 2. I'm looking at this map.
It's
the
2.
map.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to pull. So it's 2, right?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I looked it up.
All right. Thank you. That's what I feel. Okay. Thank you. All right.
No problem. Have a great day.
Okay. You do the same.
Alex, I have a question. If I have something in archives, how do I retrieve it from the archives? If I put it in the archive.
Are you talking about email?
Yes.
Okay.
Let me see
so
that.
If you put in archives, that just means that you do not have it showing in your main inbox. So give me a second. I'll share my screen.
All right.
And then
Thank
I
you.
can show you it. So sorry, just that there was a lot of background noise. So let me go ahead and share my screen. So, and then I can show you an example. So if I'm sharing my, I'm sharing my screen and then going to my mail. So let me go to my mail. Let me go to one of my least used emails.
We got a lot of email.
Yeah, I've had an email address since I was 8, yes. So I definitely. Okay. So if you're in any of these emails and if you've archived it, so let's say this new one, more, and then I hit archive message. That just means that the image will not, the email will not appear unless you view all of your emails in that mailbox. So this is my iCloud one. So let me go to iCloud on the left side.
Okay, because I didn't know how to bring up those mailboxes.
Yeah,
how did you bring up those mailboxes?
That's the top left button. So if you see on the top left, it's those two squares. Do you see that?
Oh yes.
So when you see that, you can access all the mailboxes that you have. So in iCloud, you see there's an option for archive. So once I hit archive, I can look at all the emails or messages that I've archived.
Okay. I see. I didn't know what that symbol meant up there.
Yeah, it shows you all of your mailboxes. So you see I have a couple of mail accounts in here. So I can choose any of them. So at the bottom, I hit iCloud, and then I can go more in depth.
Okay.
So I can look at
had put some in archives, but I didn't know how to retrieve them.
Yes, no, it's right there. So it's all.
And the other thing, while we're on it, how do I delete some pictures? I'm trying to clear up some space.
Okay, so if you're in your photo, if you're in your Photos app,
go to Photos.
Yeah, go into Photos, and then okay. So before I say this, I suggest you look, because most of the time pictures and videos, they do not take up all that storage. So you go to Settings,
Do display
you go
anything
to General, and then you go to iPad storage.
It displays that it's already in view.
In use.
I mean, in use.
And no, it's okay. I had, no, it's good. Good, yeah.
So, sorry, Miss Yvonne, I just had to make sure that you can hear me and I can hear you. So when you go to General and then you hit iPad storage, this is where you can see which of your photos or which of your apps and how much data they're using. So as you can see, I have an app that takes 2 gigs of data. So if I wanted to clear up some space, I would get rid of that game. But if you keep going down, look, you see photos. I have God knows how many photos, but look, I only have, well, from this iPad altogether, I only have a few megabytes. So again, it depends on how long you've had your device and how much you have. But for most of the time, I would say getting rid of certain apps is the best practice. But if you want to delete pictures, because I know some pictures,
okay, does that number show how much storage you have left or how much you used up?
How much? So if you look at the top, it says I've used 31.4 gigs out of 64. And then if I go down and look at all the apps, it tells me how many gigs each app is using. So these first 4, they're more than 1.
Oh, that's how many they're using.
Yes, they're how many they're using. So the more gigs, the higher they're up on the list, the more storage they take up.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would do that first. And then for the photos, if you want to delete many photos at one time, so some of these I may not need, I hit select at the top right.
Yeah, I would just delete, I'm going back to photos. I'm just going to delete one at a time.
Yeah, so you could do that. If you hit select at the top right, you can select multiple photos. So you see 1, 2, 3, 4. And then at the bottom right, you should see the trash icon. When you hit the trash icon, it asks you if you want to delete 4 or how many photos you selected. And then you can delete more than 1 at the same time, as you can see, okay?
Okay, show me again how you delete more than 1 at a time.
At the top right, do you see the select button?
With the 3 little buttons on the right?
No, it's no, so not next to it, it says select. Do you see that? At the top right, it says select.
Oh yes, surely.
So when you hit select, you're allowed to select as many pictures as you want. So again, I hit this one, you see the check mark on that photo, right? The next one, it says 2 photos selected
I'm tapping on them, but okay.
3 photos, 4 photos, you can do as many as you like. And then at the bottom right, you hit that trash icon in order to delete those images, okay?
All right, okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks so much for your questions. You have a great day.
Thank you.
Alice, your email almost like mine. It's so full.
Oh yeah, it all depends on how many emails you're getting and how long you have the account. So, I have 40,000. So if I have 40,000, I still have tons of storage. Then it's not bad to have them. It's just knowing what you want to do with them. So once I look at an email, I already know if I'm going to open it or not based on who sent it in the first few words of that email. So again, like we said before, it's really important to triple check before you click on anything. Again, an email, a link, an app. So you just got to double check what you're doing, okay?
Okay. You, Alex, I was having the same problem with the lady was saying early about when she had muted her.
Yeah.
Because when my phone had rung, I had to, put it on mute in order for me to do it instead of going to the upper room. But it was one of the library people that was calling me for tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I'll be sure to let them know to not call during the module. So thanks for letting me know.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so if anybody else have any questions, I do have a meeting to go to. Everyone, you guys can email me at abell@wildtech.org. There's my email. If you have any questions about your attendance, please email attendance@wildtech.org. If you have a question about your midterm survey, please email them at survey@wildtech.org. If you are from FY21, please, you don't have to do that. And then if you have a question about a library training, please email library@wildtech.org. So you can either email me or you can email one of those and the person will get back to you. Okay? So it was a pleasure going over how to back up your data and updating your software. So for the folks that asked for assistance afterwards, I'll be sure to do that for you guys, okay? So I hope everyone has a great day. And
you too, Alex.
Again, thanks for joining. And I really appreciate it.
You have a great day.
Have a good day, everyone.
You also too.
Thank you, Alex.
Millions of dollars every year. It's well worth the cost. Didn't count how much money is saved. Last year alone, we saved customers over $219 million in repair and replacement costs. Don't wait.
Have a good afternoon, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank